First, the top headlines. Manipur human rights activist addresses UN Committee on State's crisis. Joint operation undercover 60 Myanmar refugees in More border village. Senapati police issues order against student body for blocking essential supplies to Kuki areas. Three militants killed in intense encounter with security forces in Kasar. Good afternoon, you're watching 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. I'm your host Mutum Langlenton, giving you the news in detail. Bablu Loitongbam, representing the Extrajudicial Execution Victim Families Association EEVFAM and Human Rights Alert HRA, delivered a formal briefing to the UN Human Rights Committee in Geneva on July 15. The presentation focused on ongoing human rights concerns in Manipur, India. Loitongbam highlighted the 20th anniversary of Manipur's Anti-Repression Day, commemorating a protest against the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, FSPA. He criticized the Act's continued use, stating even when clear prosecutable evidence is laid out by the premier investigating agency, the Union Home Minister always denies prosecution sanctions. The activists also addressed the violence in Manipur, which has resulted in at least 230 deaths and displaced 60,000 people since May 2023. Loitongbam expressed concern over the government's response, saying the indifference of the armed forces actively increased the death toll of the civilians and the cycles of raids and counter-raids against the civilian population. He called for the UN committee to declare FSPA incompatible with the covenant both in law as well as in practice, and urged for recommendations aligned with India's obligation under international law. Individual citizens of Manipur, irrespective of gender, age, religion or ethnicity, have been robbed of their most basic human rights as the government of India systematically abdicated its responsibility to protect the population, Bablu Loitongbam said. The briefing brings international attention to the ongoing crisis in Manipur and calls for accountability in addressing human rights violation in the region. A coordinated efforts by state and central forces led to identification of 60 Myanmar refugees in Govajang village near border Pillar 80 in More, Manipur. The operation, conducted on July 15, involved personnel from the state police, Assam Rifles and Border Security Force (BSF). More additional SP Operation MD Riyajuddin spearheaded the early morning operation, which verified 280 individuals. Among those checked, 60 were confirmed as individuals who had crossed over from Myanmar. Sources revealed that Assam Rifles claim to have already collected biometric data from the identified refugees. However, this process reportedly occurred without the involvement or presence of state representatives, raising questions about coordination between central and state authorities. The Tengnoupal District Police are now planning to conduct their own biometric recording of the refugees. Further, the identified individuals will be required to report to More Police Station for further processing. P.K. Mishra, former Additional Director General of Border Security Force (BSF), has suggested complete removal of a specific paramilitary force which he claimed linking with Kuki militants in order to resolve the present conflict in the state of Manipur. In a TV interview with News 9, the former BSF Additional Director General shed light on the shifting dynamics and critical issues contributing to the ongoing conflict in the state. He emphasized the strategic importance of Jiribam, which he described as one of the biggest lifelines for Manipur, noting its border with Kasar district of Assam and domination of the national highways by Kuki militants. Mishra further highlighted that the situation has worsened due to influx of people from Myanmar who have settled in various villages within Jiribam of Manipur. This has led to formation of a significant Kuki group, further bolstering the strength of Kuki militants in the hilly areas with arms allegedly provided by Myanmar and supported by forces within Manipur. In response to reports that the Senapati District Students Association (SDSA) and its volunteers are allegedly stopping and inspecting vehicles carrying essential commodities destined for Kuki-dominated areas, the Superintendent of Police in Senapati, Manipur, has issued an urgent directive. The order highlights serious concerns about the action of the SDSA, which is reportedly halting deliveries from online stores such as Flipkart, Amazon and Myntra, specifically targeting orders placed by Kuki individuals. The official statement from the Superintendent of Police underscores the potential for these actions to escalate into a significant law and order issue within the district. To prevent further disruption, the order mandates the police officer in charge of Senapati Police Station to ensure that such activities are immediately ceased on National Highway number 2. Reinforcements from the reserve line and home guard police are to assist the local police by deploying day and night patrol teams to ensure the smooth flow of traffic along the highway. Furthermore, the directive also states that the additional superintendent of police in charge of law and order and the ASP responsible for National Highway 2 personally supervise the situation on a daily basis, ensuring continuous oversight and swift action to maintain peace and order in the region. Four individuals involved in Jal Jeevan Mission construction work were arrested for smuggling ganja in Gopur, Assam. The operation conducted by local police resulted in the seizure of approximately 7 kilograms and 604 grams of illicit substance. The arrest took place in North Garigaon following a joint effort by Rajdeep Newar of Garigaon Police Station and Sanjay Saikia of Halem Police Station. The suspects, who were engaged in construction activities related to the Jal Jeevan Mission, a government initiative aimed at providing safe drinking water to rural households, were found to be simultaneously involved in drug smuggling. More on the news. 3 militants have been killed in an encounter with security forces in Assam's Kasar district late on July 16. According to a source, the incident took place in the Bhuvan Hills on the Assam-Mizoram border. Reports indicate that 3 militants were shot dead during the exchange of fire. Earlier in the day, 3 militants were arrested with weapons in Dalai Ganganagar, Kasar. A team led by Superintendent of Police Nomal Mahata along with the arrested militants moved to the Bhuvan Hills. During the operation, other militants hiding in the hills opened fire, prompting the police to retaliate. The exchange of fire lasted for about an hour, resulting in deaths of the 3 militants. 2 of them were from Kasar and 1 was from Manipur. 3 policemen sustained injuries in the incident and the Kasar police vehicle was severely damaged, the source added. Now it's time for a short break. Stay there, we'll be right back.
Gear up for the future with Quantum University. Write your success story with our new age programs that shall be amongst the top 3 most rewarding careers in India and across the globe in the next decade. One of the reasons why Quantum is a leading private university in India is these world-class partnerships which makes it stand out among the rest.
Hairangoi thongning themcha karongda Fly High Aviation and Hospitality Institution haina mingthonba hospitality amasung aviation gi institution ama hangdokchari. Aviation industry amasung hospitality industry da interest leibiba aduga aspirations thambiba youth sing especially Manipur gi youth sing gi damakta di yamna chauba aduga kanagadaba platform amani haina su paudam jege. Communication skills, personality development, interview skills, amasung professional grooming na chingba singa sida specialized tawraga chahi kun gi mathakta experience leiraba oja singna kupna takpitambigani. Parents, Fly High Aviation and Hospitality Institute provides high quality professional courses to help our aspirants build their professional careers successfully. So come and join us and be a part of Fly High Aviation and Hospitality Institute. Fly High!
Diabetes ko loina da hingliba sing tha amagi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha amagi manungda hanthaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungaitebasu numit manganigi manungda fahanba ngamle. Piles saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahanba ngamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oiba ngamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oiba ngamle. Fatty liver oibasu tha amagi manungda fagat hanba ngamle. Pumnamak natural oiba hidak makhalna laying jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makhata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back from the break. You're watching ELITETV English News. Niti Vihar police in Arunachal Pradesh received credible information regarding an individual named Ronak Tamang selling heroin in the Moab 2 area. Acting swiftly on this information, plain-clothed police personnel were deployed to track and monitor the suspect. The police team discreetly followed Ronak Tamang to Jalang near the Monday market. Sensing the presence of police, Ronak attempted to flee in his Chevrolet Beat bearing registration number AS01AV9925. However, the police team successfully chased him down and apprehended him along with his brother, Rohan Tamang. Both individuals were taken to Niti Vihar police station for interrogation. The suspects were identified as Ronak Tamang, 19 years, and Rohan Tamang, 21 years, both sons of Pasang Tamang, residing at Division 4, District Papumpare City, Arunachal Pradesh. During a thorough interrogation, Ronak Tamang admitted to peddling drugs in the ICR area for the past 6 months. He disclosed that a stash of heroin was concealed in his car. Immediately, Executive Magistrate A. Nicholas and independent witnesses were requested to witness the search and seizure process, and they voluntarily agreed. Upon searching the vehicle in the presence of the independent witnesses and a magistrate, the police team recovered the following items: 1 transparent pouch containing suspected heroines, 4 vials filled with suspected heroin, 2 empty vials and 5 used syringes. All the suspected heroin was collected into a new zip pouch and weighed totaling 2.31 grams. The entire search and seizure process was videographed in the presence of town magistrate Takam Nicholas and independent witnesses. Mizoram Chief Minister Lal Duhoma said that the implementation of policies could not be expedited as the administration has been dealing with a huge debt burden led by the previous dispensation, according to an official statement issued here. During the meeting of the Mizoram State Policy Coordination Committee, he said the government's flagship program, hand-holding policy, would not be possible to be implemented in a weak way in the current fiscal due to the repayment of public debt, it said. The government would take up big projects depending on the financial condition of the state, he said. Despite financial constraints, the state government would purchase 4 crops: ginger, chili, turmeric and broomsticks from farmer, the Chief Minister said during the meeting. On Monday, State Animal Husbandry Minister Lal Vunga said that the previous MNF government had left over with rupees 13,500 crore in liabilities, which is 95.6% of the state's annual budget of rupees 14,209.94 crore in the 2023-24 fiscal. The administration in Agartala initiated a demolition drive against illegal construction at Hushabaja in Tripura today. DM and Collective West Tripura Vishal Kumar stated that the state government has a zero tolerance policy against crime. He mentioned that individuals involved in smuggling, drug peddling and land mafia activities or interference in government tenders will face strict action. Some members of the concerned group are already in jail with allegations against them. The government has taken action against the construction according to the regulations and plans to build a primary health care center on the site. DM and Collector West Tripura Vishal Kumar said the CM and Tripura government has a policy of zero tolerance against crime. No organization, no person who is indulged in smuggling, drug peddling or one who is a land mafia or who interferes in the government's tender negotiations will be spared and strict action will be taken against all those. Some new and some old members of this club are already in jail having allegations of crime against them. This club has many allegations against it. The government has acted against the construction as per rules. It has a proposal to build a primary health care center on this land. Along with the punishment, the government has a vision of development in this demolition drive. More on the news. Education Minister Rakam A. Shangma has announced that the Meghalaya government is implementing several measures to address the state's high school dropout rates. The announcement follows a recent review of the education scenario by Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. According to the Unified Digital Information on School Education UDISE plus data 2021-22, Meghalaya recorded the highest dropout rates across all levels of schooling in India. The situation is particularly concerning in the Garo Hills region, where the SSLC pass percentage has hovered around 37% over the past 5 years. To combat this issue, the state government has launched initiatives including updating school textbooks and renovating school buildings. Minister Shangma stated that they have identified 3 districts with the worst performance and they are taking steps to improve their results. One initiative approach being considered is the introduction of textbooks with QR codes. This technology would allow students to access video lessons for each topic, providing additional support outside the classroom. The minister explained that the system would include access to 10 to 15 years of solved question papers from various boards and competitive exams, aiming to enhance student preparation. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890-982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Now before we conclude, let's look at the headlines once again. Manipur human rights activist addresses UN Committee on States Crisis. Joint operation undercovers 60 Myanmar refugees in More border village. Senapati police issues order against student body for blocking essential supplies to Kuki areas. Three militants killed in intense encounter with security forces in Kusa. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News, and don't forget we'll be back with more news updates at 3 p.m.